What if nothing is actually over? Not your time, not your relevance, not your chance, not your becoming. What if the life that you think you've already lived was only the introduction? And what if, right now, there are possibilities sitting quietly beneath the surface of your days, waiting for you to notice them? Not loudly, not dramatically, but patiently. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much again for joining me today. Somewhere along the line in our lives, we were taught a story. We grow, we peak, we settle, we fade. But actually, life's possibilities does not fall in a linear line, does it? They follow awareness. They don't care how old you are. They don't care how many mistakes that you feel that you have made in your life. And they don't care how old you are when you start over. All that the possibilities care about is that you are open and you are willing to think about it. They only care if you're still willing to look for them. Isn't it true that possibilities in our lives don't go away? It's just they are covered. They are covered by our inability to just stop and think about them, or our inability to maybe feel that we are not too old to have new possibilities in our lives. And if we are younger, we are afraid that maybe it's too late for us and that we're falling behind everyone else that we see on social media. Possibilities are always there, but they are just covered by our inability to search and look for them. So often they get covered by responsibilities, covered by disappointments, covered by expectations of other people, and just covered by survival. And I know we have all been at that point sometimes in our lives. I know I certainly have. And if you're younger, sometimes all those expectations or possibilities are buried under competition, fear that you are going to be compared to somebody else, fear that you're falling behind, and fear of taking a risk on those possibilities. But when you're my age, a lot of times it's just covered by responsibilities and actually day-to-day life getting in our way. Now I'm going to ask you, have you ever asked yourself this question? What still pulls at me? What tiny little dream do I have in the back of my mind that sometimes surfaces when I'm sitting and relaxing and I am thinking about that possibility? Not what makes sense, and actually not what impresses anybody, not what pays the bills, but what is the possibility for me in the future? Can I still live that little dream that's been in the back of my mind for years and I thought I could never accomplish it? What pulls me? Sometimes we older women cover it up because we're so afraid of looking foolish. And if you're younger, you want to not feel that your fellow Gen Zers are seeing that you are failing. But in all honesty, uncovering the possibilities of that tiny little thing that is pulling you is uncovering the truth. The truth, maybe, of your purpose while you are here. Uncovering these possibilities for you means it's really uncovering the truth. It doesn't have to be everything all today. It can be in little increments, day after day, that you are uncovering these possibilities, that little dream, that thing that has been pulling you underneath the surface. So today, I want you to uncover just one little thing. One little thing that you have been avoiding, one little thing that you have been minimalizing in your life, and one truth that you have been quietly hiding and carrying. Sit with it, listen to it, and respect it. Because, as I have said so many times, no matter how young or old you are, your life is still unfolding. My life is still unfolding. And I find new nuances in my life every single day. I discover things about myself that I never even thought about before, that I have covered up probably my whole life. But I find myself, when I sit and I relax and I think, that there are things maybe that I have been covering up, dreams that I have had that are unfulfilled. And I'm going to start today with each and every one of you to not be afraid to uncover and discover those possibilities. Because my life and because your life is still unfolding. And dreams do not only belong to the young, or they don't belong to the fearless, or they don't belong to the lucky. They belong to all of us, but we have to uncover them and we have to look for them. They belong to all of us who are willing to look again. I think one of the most important words among the few that I've talked about in this life is possibilities. As long as you're still breathing and you get up in the morning and put your feet on the ground, it's another day of possibilities. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And I hope that you will look below this video, because I have put a link below the video and I'm giving away a free decluttering journal. I think it's about 40 pages, and it will help you on a daily basis to mentally declutter, to declutter your mind, your house, and your life. And decluttering is extremely important also in order for you to uncover and see the possibilities in your life. Thank you for being with me today, and I cannot thank you enough for all the heartfelt and love and wonderful comments that I receive every single week after I put up a video. I am prejudiced, maybe, but I think I have the most kind, the most caring community here on YouTube. And for that, I am so very grateful. And I'm glad that I have opened up the possibilities in my life and into your life so you can share your thoughts and dreams with all of us. Take care and know that if you're out there in the world and you're feeling helpless and alone, please know that you are not alone, because each and every one of us in this community has you in our thoughts. God bless. Take care, and I hope to see you in my next video.